It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Rams. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, diamond ring wearing, can't steal it, can't steal it, really steal it, limousine ride,
Sony Michel, his first carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 22 yards there, a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they run with Michel. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Mike is 59, Mike the 59. I can't be let go. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl? Mike.
2nd and 13. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Following the penalty, Michel, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
He's waiting on that.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Morning. Alyssa Altabelli, John Altabelli, Carrie Altabelli, Peyton Chester, Sarah Chester, Christina Mauser, Ara Zabanya, Gianna Bryant, and Kobe Bryant.
Rest in peace.
Now, I got something written down. You know, they asked me to kind of stay on course or whatever the case may be, but Laker Nation, man, I would be selling y'all short if I read off this shit, so I'm gonna go straight from the heart. The first thing that comes to mind, man, is all about family. And as I look around this arena, we're all grieving. We're all hurt. We're all heartbroken. And when we're going through things like this, the best thing you can do is lean on the shoulders of your family.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And I know Kobe and Gianna and Vanessa and everybody, thank you guys from the bottom of their heart, as Kobe said.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
The broken down body, the getting up and sitting down, the everything, the countless hours. The determination to be as great as he could be. Tonight, we celebrate the kid that came here at 18
on 3rd down, Elliott. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Kobe is a brother to me, and from the time I was in high school.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The one thing that we always shared is that determination to just want to win. They just want to be great. And the fact that I'm here now means so much to me.
The Browns drive about to get started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's get it now. Let's get it. We sent our tribute. Let's get it. Let's get it. Time to turn up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And Eifert has him. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh,
it's knocked away and incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A give to Michelle running right.
Whoa!
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sony Michel, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
I got some junky shit like that against Evon.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Kill. Hey, check 24.
First down, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Come on. I need to go ahead and give me another joystick.
44, Mike, 44. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Oh, the ball you want to throw.
Stopped at the 35.
You seen that last minute.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some
doing?
plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel.
Come on, man.
And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
You already got me once. Shit, go ahead and let that shit, you know. You good.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Run the clock all the way down, do all that extra shit. Snap the ball when there's 5 seconds left to go. You already got a field goal, so you definitely about to be on that shit now.
Take 4.
And they'll try Michel here running on the right side.
Dog, this nigga is on crack today. Okay, Sonny, I understand you upset that we traded you, dog.
First down at the Rams 27.
I understand that you mad that we traded you, brother, but god damn. Nigga, you... Shit. That nigga on one, boy. That nigga is on one.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
This nigga, man. Fuck. That man running possessed right now.
Set, ready, Henry. Go, go, go. Check,
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run on first down. Michelle, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Sony Michel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Oh, this nigga want to fuck up our Kobe tribute. He came out here playing on this shit. Damn.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get real serious now.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Murray now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
That shit on me. I came out this game lethargic as fuck.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Blame so much bullshit. That shit on me. First I said, though, we came out this bitch terrible.
57, Mike, 57.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete. Some of the fans here don't
got no love for us today, man. So my goddamn players is kicking my ass. The motherfuckers who I done had on my team is kicking my ass. Joey Bosa and goddamn Sony Michel. That shit is crazy. I'm feeling like I should have never traded you motherfuckers.
Now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Nigga was wide open too.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
I done came out ass-tastic, dog. Fuck am I on? We came out like we done won a fucking ship or something already. Maybe we needed to get our ass kicked to feel better. Y'all got him in a position where he gonna suck this clock, dog.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Watch the whip.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here.
Oh, this nigga don't. You must got this nigga on aggressive.
But the reserves come in for the
stop.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Like this, man. Trying the clock extra early, dog. But I knew that about this.
Here's Tressway now, standing just outside his own goal line.
Scared him. You do that with Eric.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Let's go.
You got to punch some in on this one. These slow ass starts and shit. He go baby play away. I don't want to play, man. You would try to run the ball and shit all that much.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time.
Ezekiel Elliott
that's stick, nigga. That's motherfucking stick.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Watch a little bit.
Watch a little bit.
You getting mad?
And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Get that bitch up out of here, because he's running on aggressive.
The 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You got to be running on aggressive.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they take it over, we step aside. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
What did you belling for, young man?
I said
for the
Browns,
that's
a gain of 12. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
What is you belling for? You knew that's what he was about to do.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming
good drive
together,
right here.
looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Second and 5. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Get your ass up. Knew it.
This one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Watch the screen. Pass. Football's the mic.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Murray gonna let one fly for Robinson.
God damn, that should have been pass interference.
Picked off at the 11. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Put his hands to stop this nigga.
That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
That's what it is.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Could have got the field goal.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Damn. First down. Sony, boy, you know already.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses. Those exact type of runs.
Check. Let's go. Come on. Short.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Man,
Joey Bosa, his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Check it out. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better.
Definitely not the start.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 33. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 3. Shift.
To throw is Murray.
It's a fucking dot right there.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Lamb. And they're going to
drop.
have
Way to sit in
another
the
first
fucking
down
pocket
as
and
he's going to be
actually deliver a
tackled at the
goddamn
Browns'
ball.
37.
The goal for any offense versus his
take
own
that
defense,
goddamn go route.
find the holes where guys
Just
are
be a fucking
available
impatient right
and
now.
put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well
cool,
there.
bro.
Perfectly executed crossing route.
You came out here and shit at the bed today, Twan. Made this game 10 times harder than what it had to be.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Watch safety creep. Safety creep.
Again, it's Elliott. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Come on.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
To me, that's inexcusable, bro. You got to pick that up, bro.
First down, Elliott. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
That shit don't work. That's still ridiculous shit that nigga doing, man. He's selling out for that bitch, man.
They'll run on first down. Sparks. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check, 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 check. 66, pull it, now. Go. Check him up. Check the call, check the call. Deuce.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sparks, still going, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they move the clock in the penalty, no question there.
You don't think
they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know why they asked the sideline.
You got to get in the weight room,
When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
You got yourself some
that'll carry
goddamn
over
hole.
the back line of
Bullshit.
the end zone for a touchback.
Completely bullshit.
The Browns drive about to get started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
My nigga,
I
literally just made that adjustment, dog. You out here getting killed by a nigga that's 70-something overall. That's who you getting killed by.
Can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll look to throw here.
You ran the same fucking play, though. You can't stop that shit. That shit
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Gotta
say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Setting up the screen here, it's Barber. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You got to do a job tackling, fella. You just have to.
That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
I'm confused. You should have blew his mouth out. Oh my
really good defensive effort. They were all
the user juke on that?
Out to the right
Somebody
side for lost
explain that.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
They'll look to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Oh, man, a little young nigga, man. That don't even make sense to me.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
At the 14-yard line.
Everything I like to run in this motherfucker.
Ready? Get the flag. 44 to Mike. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott, and a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That was just confusing why he did that. Maybe his team was tired or something.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy.
Give me some. Here we go. Wide. Get wide.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Slam. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Cover.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. Shit! Watch the shit! 22, check, over. 22, check, over. Check 49. Go! Watch the motion.
After the penalty.
Oh! Why you do that? Just go. Oh, my God, Zeke.
So
just go through the hole.
That he had in the first half go, because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here.
Oh,
Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Why do that? That don't even make sense, bro.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Come on, nigga.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sparks. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Pick it up, kid. Go. Switch. 57's the mark.
They'll keep it on the ground.
That's on
It's
me.
Elliott.
Why would I
Maybe
bend
a
that
measure
back
of
instead of just
revenge
hitting it
there.
right
He's
here?
had his way in this one, but this time they
That's
get
not
him
smart,
behind the
huh?
line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jankier shit has happened.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Let's go.
Never goddamn lie.
The Browns drive about to get started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for...
a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Oh, damn, PT.
The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it, and his
That's what you
guys
came
will
probably
take
through.
over at the 25-yard
Yeah,
line.
nigga. I thought you was going to come out and at least do something different than that. I knew he was going to have a
The
good-ass
LA
game
offense
plan,
ready
though.
to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Good fucking plan, man. It's Kobe night, man. Good fucking plan. Little whole fucking drive.
An
man.
incomplete
Shit.
pass leads to 2nd and 10 from
Good
the
job,
25.
fellas. Good ball out.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here.
Wheeling
It was their
and
defense that really
dealing.
made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think
Wheeling
about
and
the team that
dealing.
just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that
Got
would
to
be their
cuss
last
these
points
niggas
of the
out
game?
at halftime. Like, man,
What a
what the fuck
second
wrong with
half,
y'all?
the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
That's right.
focus on what they planned to do going in,
No, that's
whether they
right.
just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Wheeling dealing.
They improved to 5-0 now.
Let me
on the
see you
young
ride.
season.
Woo!
They'll get to stay home again
Jet
next
ride.
week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland,
Son of a
the
gun.
Lions here will move them back to
Having a hard time.
5-3.
Hold these alligators
They'll
down.
head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. Everybody, alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You talking to the wheeling dealing Kyler Murray. Oh my goodness, big fella. This was the worst game of the year for us, man. We can't do shit like that, dog. Be better than that. We can't do shit like that. That shit is terrible. Man, that shit is terrible. That's on me. I didn't have us properly prepared, man. And I ain't come out wanting to do my inside zone run shit because I wanted to show some different shit. That nigga had 2 picks, man. I like that boy, 6'4", man. He make plays, dog. That boy, I don't remember his, I can't say his last name. That boy make plays. 3 for 8, 13%, dog. Like, that is atrocious. Atrocious. Atrocious, man. That's terrible. Them fresh legs to Zeke saved us. You gotta be able to make plays, Jimmy. That shit terrible. For our offensive stats and defensive stats, man, for what we've been doing, dog, and winning ball games, dog, is terrible. We gotta be the worst 4 or 5-0 team, nigga, ever in Madden. This shit is terrible. We don't deserve no nothing. We came out of laid an egg. We was playing around, dog. Playing around. We playing some of our worst football going into. Gotta go see Seattle, the Cardinals. We got too many good games coming up. We still gotta see Drewski. We can't be playing like that, man. We just can't. That was the worst showing we done had all year. We came out flat against Stevon. That's on me, man. I can't. I gotta find a way to keep my shit, keep me motivated to play every goddamn week. I can't just come in game saying I'm gonna do this. I gotta come in and see what the nigga gonna give me, man. This shitty football, man. Not good for all the no stretching. You know. Niggas just say whatever they gotta say, dog. Just say get to win the game, man. I don't understand it, dog. I got 5 15-yard penalties, dog. Like, man, if you don't get your ass, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody wanna hear that bullshit, man. You had man, dog, niggas, man. That should be terrible, man. Shit be terrible, with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use a can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. Bet you this nigga was talking all type of crazy shit on his shit.